Hey, it's Tuki, how are we going? So today I'm going to be playing with something called Swamp Alchemy. This is by Joe and Clarence. It looks quite interesting. It's all these lovely pixels here, and the writing seems quite nice. So it's we've got a little phone call here that says, "This world edges ever closer to darkness. Gold muddies the veins of our councils, unease seeps through the streets, and a deep-seated decay is taking root in the hearts of the common. The fickle fearfully build their fences ever higher, retreating rationally. Yet we're slowly being strangled by our own hatred. You, the swamp thaumaturge, are our last resort." So we're like a wizard then. So what are we up to here? Is this our little house? So I can see down at the bottom here there's a little description as well, so I'll read that as well. So far away from the confines of society, lurking deep within their mist-veiled swamp, the thaumaturge awaits, blissfully burrowed away, tinkering with the unknown whilst the outer world gradually slips into ruin. So I think this is our little hut here. So what are we up to then? We're tinkering, are we? So I've got a skull. What am I? Oh, okay, so if I put it in the circle at the bottom, things start to float. I might put something else in the circle then. So I've got a skull. What about a flower? Put that over here, see what happens. Do I just keep on floating? Oh! This is the gift of the forest. I've got another phone call. So, it was birthed bearing a gift of metaphysical origins. Though the silence it whispered one word, coexistence. Its rooted talons stiffly clenched around its strange bounty, the gift glued to its grip forever hidden lest we find a harmony. So I think I'm just combining things within the hut then, am I? What else have we got? So we've got books, eyeball, mushroom, ginger, a book, a relic. Any other things? Flowers and mushrooms. Oh, candles. And the skull over there as well. Okay, what should I'll go for a candle this time. And what about this relic up here? Let's mix those. Now, do I have to keep finding things, or is it just two? Candle of clairvoyance. Okay, in the flames we saw our futures. We gazed into the burning maw of our apocalypse. Its warm glow skimming along our cold fingers, a sensation most pleasant. Of the distorted visions we thought nothing, we did nothing. Slowly this future becomes our own. Okay, so it looks like it's just two items, or maybe it's a few more. I don't know if there's like recipes. And I'm mixing to find them. So I'll go for an eye this time. And what about the book? Oh gosh, I've just thrown everything everywhere. Okay, I think that's the gingers decided to go up there. Retina roots. Got another phone call to tell us about this. So they stared into us and saw nothing. Laughing, they labelled us as mere apes, unable to adapt and work alongside one another. Rather than teaching them the error of their misjudgments, we cut them down in droves. Relishing in the reckless chaos, we simply reaffirm their belief, learning nothing of ourselves. So I don't know if there's a winning combination here. I don't know if there's something we're mixing for exactly. What about a flower and a mushroom? Oh, I nearly threw the ginger in there again. Flower and a mushroom. What about that? Okay, shroom shrub. Tell us about this one then. Okay, they spread like wildfire, engulfing our hillsides. Soon we could not escape them. All was calm, the standard monotony of everyday existence. At first we didn't notice. The spores seeped into our lives, unbeknownst to all, carried by a mere breeze. By then it was too late. We'd witnessed them on the hills and done nothing. Okay, what else should I mix up? Didn't look like that one went well. A skull. Let's start with a skull. It seems like the good solid foundation for something. A skull and... I'm trying to think which ones I've already done now. I'm going to end up forgetting. Ginger. I know I won't have done that. That's a pretty unusual one. There's quite a few combinations, isn't there, I suppose, if you were to go through them all. Oh, wow. Ginger octopus. A puzzling anomaly. A being both botanic and beast. The people had never witnessed a creature of such baffling absurdity. For a brief moment we forgot our shortcomings and were happy. A frail illusion that would be shattered all too soon. Oh, so we were entertained by a ginger octopus. Okay. This is the kind of thing where it'd be nice with like a piece of paper to write down the one you've done. I'm not really putting any method into this. I'm just oh dear. So I've got the ginger there. Which one? Oh no. Don't go into the pile. Right, which one did I mix with ginger before? Did I do it with the book? I can't remember. Let's find out. Hopefully it's not the same one. No, ginger guidebook. This is something new. Strewn between the gnarled roots, cryptic scrawling and mystifying graphs. Pages peppered with puzzling pictures of herbaceous perennial. Maybe it was never intended to be understood, simply experienced. How can one turn their hateful gaze to another when such mysteries remain unsolved? Okay, candle and the book. Oh dear, the mushroom nearly ended up in there. The book. Let's try that. Let's see what we get here. A wax-bound journal. Okay, the secret to hope and happiness, humanity's hungers, they were buried within its pages. In that instance, it all seemed so simple, situations suddenly and swiftly snowballing. Happiness breeds happiness, hatred breeds hatred. We give life to that which we wish to see. We watched as it melted before our eyes, the words smudging, gradually pooling on the ground. The writing's lovely. What else should I go for? What about a relic again? Careful. I'll go for the relic and... what did I mix it with last time? Okay, hopefully it wasn't this one. I'll go for a flower. Fortune Flora, that looks good. Much like any trend we followed, we purchased the elegant Flora. Gradually they donned our windowsills, we told ourselves all was perfect. The hallucinations began and we still smiled, reaffirming the benefit of our purchase. When they turned to nightmares, we continued to smile. This was ours, it must be right. I like that one, that was a good one. Ah, a weird product that makes you have nightmares. What else? What about a book? And let's think. Mushroom. I don't think I mixed a book with a mushroom. Ginger, go. No, don't. The Fungus Theosaurus. Deep within its sprawling pages we found fungal concoctions of abnormal origins. Ugh. We opened our minds to the mushrooms embracing their plentiful spores. They let us forget our misdeeds and we loved them for it. For all but a moment it seemed irrelevant that they were consuming us. Through a lopsided grin you could glance their spongy gills. Some became more fungus than man. Ooh. That one was a good one too. Okay, I'll do one more then. I'll go for skull. And let's think. Did I mix a skull with a candle? I'll go for these two. A lesser wax spirit. The people of the council gagged and were suddenly silenced. Their features frozen in frame, encapsulated in wax, the fearful faces unmoving, unable to utter the most basic of speech, an assimilation of inhuman origins, the actions of a beast beyond comprehension. The once human statues lumbered through the shadows of their palaces of law. In time they were cast aside and forgotten, mere symbols of our corruption. Their lessons were soon abandoned, the cycle doomed to repeat itself. Ooh, that one was ominous too. I love the writing in this. This is fun. Okay, I'm sure there's a few I've not managed, but I'm happy I haven't managed to double up by accident because I wasn't keeping track of what I was doing. I was just throwing things into the circle there in the middle. Yes, that's really fun. I enjoy that kind of thing. And the storytelling's great. Yeah, so that was Swamp Alchemy. So I'll leave the link in the description below if you want to have a go as well. It's good fun to play with. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's maybe a combination that's the best combination that maybe is what you're seeking to create. But yeah, it's nice. Okay, so till next time, ta-ra!